What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is so good to be back. I'm here filming on my Insta360 Ace Pro. Let me know what you guys think. It's been a lot easier filming on this than my big camera, but anywho, today we are here at MBP Garage. If you guys don't know who that is, that's modded by Phil. And if you guys haven't followed already, go ahead and follow him on Instagram. And he is pretty much the wizard that created MBP Tunes. Now, if you guys don't know what that is a tune that pretty much opens up your freaking rig. It improves the drivability, improves throttle response, increases mid end and low range torque. One of the biggest thing is it eliminated gear hunting. If you guys don't know what that is, on long drives, you guys are going up like a long hill, you can notice, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when I was driving, when it was stock, it would bounce gears from third to fourth like constantly. But with the tune, it keeps it in gear and it just steadily cruises up, and then it'll still downshift if it's needed, but once it's like set, it'll just cruise up. And I think that helped with the MPGs for sure. Another thing that I noticed, that it actually improved the shifting, more so on the downshifting. I think it's a lot smoother. I don't know what the wizard did, but it's his own tune, and he spent months working on it. But ever since I upgraded the tires and the rear bumper, this thing struggles just a tiny bit stopping. It's more sketchy going downhill, to be honest. So I haven't been driving really fast, which is a great thing too, because gas is really expensive. But we're pretty much upgrading the brakes with the GX460. And if you guys are planning to do the same with your GX470, which I recommend if you guys are planning to put more weight on it, I'd recommend running the 2010 to 2015 one, because 2010-2015 GX460 brakes calipers, because it shares the same bolt size as our 470s, which is M12. Now, if you get one 2016 plus, like I did, you have to run a sleeve because it utilized a M14 bolt. By the way, if you guys are watching this right away, at the end of June, Phil is actually going up to Denver. He's actually gonna go there for a tune day. So if you guys haven't got tuned already and you guys are in Denver, be sure to lock it in and go hit him up on Instagram and lock in your spot, because he's gonna go for one day and he's gonna get a bunch of guys tuned. So don't miss out on this opportunity. If you guys want to lock in your spot, be sure to hit him up June 30th. Oh, don't hit him up on June 30th, but hit him up before June 30th, because he's gonna be there at Denver to get you guys tuned. So here's a little comparison: the old rotor and then the new GX460 rotor. And then look at the calipers. Woo, look at that. What color do you call this? MBP orange?
Burnt orange.
Burnt orange.
Burnt orange. Right.
Dude, this thing looks freaking badass. Dude, Phil knows how to make it look bling bling. But this is pretty much what he used to spray it on. But man, these calipers look freaking thick. Wow, you can see the difference. So this is a 460 and this is a 470. It's much wider right here. So definitely will get more bite out of the 460. And it's definitely needed when you guys upgrade all this stuff on your rig for no reason, just to go freaking to the mall. Like I do. I haven't seen dirt in a minute, I'm not gonna lie. It completely just fits on without modification. I mean, Phil really knows this shit. I mean, if you guys need the tune plus, I don't know, some crazy installs, maybe a freaking rear shock relocation, Phil got it. Be sure to hit him up. I'll leave a link. Well, I'll leave his Instagram in the description below, and I'll have, you know, some of his Instagram like right here. Let's do right here. Ooh. So what Phil told me earlier, you need to run the sleeve for the newer GX460, and this is the sleeve that you're running.
Let's give you an example. The original bolts here,
Yep.
it's loose.
Right. Oh yeah, you can't have that.
Because the caliper size is different. So you will use a sleeve to space it out, and it fits perfectly.
Wow, that is tight. That's the way I like it. Woo! Phil is super knowledgeable with this stuff. That's why I trust him with pretty much anything on the rig. Anything rig related, because he actually rigs himself, and you guys are in for a treat, because Phil is actually doing a huge transformation on his Tacoma. I'm gonna sidetrack here, let Phil do his thing, because I don't want to hover him, you know. That's one thing I don't like to do. But I have a last look of his Tacoma right here. He just put on his stock wheels back, and he's going in on a huge transformation. I'm not gonna tell you guys yet. One last look at how it looks right now, and the only thing I'll give you is that he's putting on his stock wheels back just for now. He actually has another set of wheels, but he's running his stock wheels for now, and that's the only thing I'll tell you on what's he gonna do on this rig. Yeah, he's actually built this shit pretty freaking nice. He's running some Fox suspensions on it. Oh my god, this thing is freaking nice. Some Dirt King upper control arms, Dirt King lowers. I think he just switched that back to the stock style ones too, because I think he had an extended one. I'm not sure, but his rig is pretty sweet. And the next thing that he's gonna put on, it's gonna freaking, I don't know, it's gonna blow all your minds. Well, especially mine, because to see this thing in person, well, what it's gonna be in person, oh, it's gonna be sick. And hopefully I can go on some trips with him in the future. So, a little walk around on my rig. If you guys haven't seen it, I haven't really done much to it, but I am gonna report some sad news to y'all. The pearl white, the Blizzard Pearl White is starting to freaking peel. Now, I already started touching up this part right here, but it's bad. It is bad. And once it starts, you can't stop it. So, I don't know how I feel about pearl white. But what I will tell you guys, if you guys are planning to get a GX, don't get the pearl white. It looks freaking awesome, don't get me wrong, but their paint is if I were to do it again, I'd rather take champagne than this. Actually, I don't know, I'd rather take this than champagne. But I'd rather take anything but champagne than this, because man, this is bad. And that wasn't even the worst part. I'll show you guys the worst part later, but oh my gosh. But anywho, the rig looks cool though from 10 feet away though, don't get me wrong. Look at that rear bumper. Whew. Man, it's like, it looks so good, but it's so freaking heavy. And that's why we needed to do brakes, the brake upgrade. Phil's finishing up. I'll show you guys what's going on with the front passenger fender. Look at that. That looks like freaking ass cheeks. I don't know. Should I just sand it down and wrap it? If I were to wrap this car, what color do you think I should wrap it to, actually? Because I don't know. It's been in the thoughts, but I have to do the body work first. I have to sand all this down perfectly, or at least, you know, all the imperfections down perfectly before I do it. And it is quite a bit of work, because I definitely don't want to pay that labor price. I'd probably try to tackle some of it myself. Probably not. Might as well just get it done right, I guess. But oh my gosh, the paint is another thing. Oh, it's cool. This video is not about that. This video is about the freaking nice ass calipers. Oh my goodness. Dude, I only walked away for like, what, 10 minutes? And it's already on. Finally got it on. Phil got all the lines on. Now we're gonna go ahead and bleed this side. So I'm gonna go inside, and I'm in charge of the one thing I do best, and I can definitely pump. Let me tell you, boys, I can definitely pump. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Wow, that was fucking quick. Woo! And just like that, that was like what? 20 minutes? 15? Holy crap, 15 minutes and Phil already got this done. Like I said, Phil knows what he's doing. If you guys need anything, hit him up. Description below. Woo. So this install is pretty easy, actually. Just gotta undo the ABS cable, take this off, and then unbolt these two, and it comes right off. And then you just take off the lines, put it back in, and then bleed the brakes, and you're pretty much good to go. But If you're like me and you don't want to touch the brake, and you guys are in SoCal, you guys have your own brakes, hit up Phil and we'll get it done right. We got the wheels all torqued and everything. Brakes bled. Let's go for a little test drive and make sure it worked. Oh, that tune. Oh my God. Oh yeah. It stops much better than before, for sure. I can tell you that right off the bat. I mean, oh my God. That is so much better. And it's so smooth. Oh, that bite is so much better. Holy cow. You can definitely feel a huge difference. Yeah, I definitely recommend doing this brake upgrade. Oh my God. That was such a great first drive, but that bite, it feels a lot better than the 470 for sure, especially with all the weight you have. So if you guys are planning to do an upgrade, if you guys haven't thought about upgrading your brakes, I definitely recommend it, especially if you guys have bumpers and bigger tires and stuff like that. It will definitely help with the stopping, and it'll dissipate heat better because if you remember, the rotor size is much wider, so it has more space for cooling. So that is definitely a huge upgrade. This plus the tune and all the other mods, I think my rig is pretty dialed, so I'm ready for the next trip. And I think I'll end the video right here. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.